Foxfire Software proudly presents Foxfire WMS Product Overview. Topics include receiving, creation of inventory, directed put away, picking, labeling, and shipment.
And next thing we're going to do on there is we're going to do some order management. So in this case we would actually start by going in here and we're going to go do some picking. Now before we do our picking, let's go ahead and show an example of how you would set up a wave or a set of tasks for which you're going to pick. So in this case I'm actually going to go back to my main menu, Office Application, bring up an activity, bring up waving, and once again a wave is a collection of tasks, ways you do your job in a much more effective manner. We're going into your order management section of the warehouse. So we've done some inventory management, we've done some receiving, we've done some put away. Alright, so once the waving application comes up, first thing it does is it shows up active sets of waves we're working on. In this case, let's go over once again. If you notice, it's very much like the others, where you have your queries, your statuses, what you're working on, your view by, and then your grid. Let's go to your unwaved pick tickets, which gives you a good example of things that have come down from the host, and these are orders that need to be worked on. So in this case, we're just going to actually work on one for batching, and this shows you, in this case, a customer, they do theirs in a sequential variety. So they set up a number of rules, save business rules, by which to make their jobs more effective. Execute the query. Aren't any for that one. We'll keep going. Okay, there we go. So now we have some that we're doing batching by POs. Tells you the pieces. We go down here and let's do some sorting. And if you notice, it immediately starts changing my data to show what's going on. So let's do this one by ABC Taffy. Come over here, right click, and let's generate some waves, collection of tasks. It brings up a status box where we have our criteria by which we can craft our wave if we're going to do it in the sense that we're going to how it drops to the floor is how it's going to go out the door, or for example if we're going to do consolidation and things related to order management that way. But in this case we're actually going to do it in this manner. So here's our criteria: number of pick tickets, your weight, your estimated LPNs, your pieces. If there's any details you want to put in there, for example, like let's just put test in here. If there's a priority, is this hot? Are we going to be using load sequencing? Does it matter from a status for the carrier? Do we have a schedule date for it? What is our allocation method? Is there a pick type or wave type, pick methods, etc.? All of these are going to be user configurable. And if you notice, once again down here at the bottom, it's going to give you your grouping for this set of tasks. Let's go ahead and generate it. And it asks me, do I want to generate bills of lading? Do I want to start my shipping documentation? So in this case, I'm going to say yes. And it gives me, once again, some criteria or checkboxes. It tells me, well, how am I going to sort this out? Number of pick tickets, pieces, weights, bills of lading detail. Do we know anything about it? Are we enforcing labeling, enforcing loading? Do we have pro numbers, truck numbers, dock locations, etc.? Let's just save it as. And if we look on our unwaved pick tickets, now those are gone because we've actually assigned them. So if we went back over here to our waves category, do a refresh, and there you have it. Once again, our types of data have now been grouped and set up for picking methodologies. So that was a good example of waving or setting tasks. And if we look up here, we can also find out things about what's going on as usual. Let's go ahead and minimize this, go back to our handheld.
We hope you've enjoyed today's presentation of Foxfire Software's WMS Overview. I'm Trent Keneally, Solutions Engineering. With questions, please call us at 864-868-5243 or email us at sales@foxfiresoftware.com. Thanks and have a good day.